Kunal, would you say that that disconnect from global markets is still on? Because like you're saying, that its expiry day volatility, 0.5% is not really meaningful in the context of how global markets have been for the last 2 days. So are we still maintaining that decoupled state?
Yeah, so far, yes, Aisha, because look at so if you remove the first half an hour of volatility today and the last half an hour of volatility, largely we were range bound. We were stuck at I think a 40,
Three
50
tenths of
point,
a percent.
0.3% for the index, which is at large a very good price action compared to that 4-5% correction which we've seen across many of the other Asian and the US indices. So I think in that context we were consolidating. But how much can we consolidate further with lack of large caps and with the falling global market arena? I think that's the concern. So right now it's a bit of a skew the markets are going into. If the global market starts to get to an aggressive sell-off going forward, then I think eventually our markets will also buckle under some pressure.
Okay, couple of minutes from close. Let's go across. Firstly, thank you so much, Kunal. We'll let you go on that note. Ashesha there to round up the day of trade.
Well, yes, Nifty is on track to snap its 6-day gaining streak, declining in trade today, and most of the pressure came in the last hour of trade. So Nifty, the chart up for you on your screens, that was declining in trade near that 25,900 mark, down 0.5% as we speak. Nifty Bank, although was better off as compared to Nifty, but despite that, sitting with a cut of nearly 0.2%, most sectoral indices are ending with losses in trade today. They should come up for you on your screens. Only select pockets were trading with gains. Nifty Bank down 130 odd points, and Nifty Small and Mid Cap Index were also under pressure today. In terms of individual losers, let's put the spotlight on Tech Mahindra. That was the big loser on the Nifty 50 index. Interglobe Aviation and Tata Consumer were also under pressure today. That small cap index for you down over 1% in trade. Tech Mahindra down 2.2%. And on the flip side, we had Bharti Airtel, which was bucking the trend. So that one was gaining. We have Axis Bank and Asian Paints among some of the other gainers from the Nifty 50 pack. Bharti Airtel up 1.7%. Axis Bank also up 1.2%. In terms of other newsmakers, let's put the spotlight on GMR Airports. On the back of this report that came in from Jefferies, this stock was bucking the trend. Asian Paints was up 0.6%. We are talking about GMR Airport, 6.5% higher for this counter. We also had WeWork on the back of Jefferies initiating coverage report, and they continue to remain very bullish on this counter going forward as well. We spoke to the management. Their outlook also continues to remain very positive. 3.5% higher for this counter. WeWork, of course, at one point in time was up 5%, so it did give up some of its morning gains in tandem with the market, but despite that, ending 3% higher for the day. We also had PNB Housing Finance on the back of that credit rating upgrade that came in today. So that one should also come up for you on your screens, although this one has also given up most of its morning gains. Real estate stocks, meanwhile, were under pressure today. So we had Sobha, Oberoi Realty, Prestige Estates, all of them declining in trade. In terms of other broader market movers from the Nifty 500 pack, we had Bombay Burma. This stock ended with an up of nearly 10 to 11%. Bombay Burma should come up for you on your screens. Oberoi Realty, of course, was under pressure, down 2%. But Bombay Burma, Canfin Homes and Hudco were some of the other gainers from the broader markets. In terms of losers, we had Alembic Pharma. This one was under pressure. Moil and CCL products also declined anywhere between 2 to 4%. That's Alembic Pharma for you, down 4%. This was the biggest loser on the Nifty 500 index. CCL products down 3%. And Moil, one also was down 3%. So in terms of other individual stocks, we had a whole host of stocks that were buzzing. On the index level, as I mentioned, Nifty is snapping its 6-day gaining streak, and it is closing below that 25,900 mark. Harsh, back to you in the studio.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Ashesha, for wrapping that up. First to Dharmesh. Dharmesh, if there was one sector that you're super bullish about okay, so we've lost Dharmesh. Kunal, talk to us about how you expect the rest of the week to unwind, given the move we've seen today. Is this an opportunity in terms of a trade tomorrow? And how do you see the index move for the rest of the week?
Yeah, it could be an opportunity, Harsh, but fourth attempt towards 26,000 mark in the last 1 month. 23rd October is where we tested 26,000 mark, and in this last 1 month approximately 4 attempts, and all 4 attempts towards 26,000 mark have failed. Earlier the retracement was 200 points, then was a retracement of more than 750 points for the Nifty. So I think it's getting a little bit of a more habitual trend for the indices to struggle at the 26K mark. Maybe I think this could be another round of corrective wave for the indices, but the only change which has happened is right now the global markets have started to correct, and they have corrected far more sharper in the last 1 week. So that could keep the markets more under check over here, and that could maybe put a lid to the index on the higher side at 26,200 odd levels. Unless the global market starts to come back or make a bounce back, and a decisive bounce back as such, I would probably expect that we may just about lie around this 26,000 mark plus minus 200 points.
I'm going to throw in one more question. IT, the move today, 1.2%. It doesn't look pretty for IT. Last, I believe, out of 4 sessions, 3 sessions we've closed in the red. One session we've closed largely flat. No real move. What next for this one? Is it a worry for you?
It's not a worry, Harsh, because there was a 2,000 point rally for the IT index.
Yes.
34,800 to 36,900, and from there now we've ebbed off 900 points so far. We've come to 36,000 mark. So which means we've not even retraced 50% of the gains which the IT index had shown. And this is start of November. The IT index had rallied up. So which means we are just trying to just consolidate over here. Unless we break below 35,800, 900 mark on the IT index, I would still call it as maybe a buy on dips category.
Okay, still a buy on dips, but lots of other weak pockets in the market today. Look what happened to realty, look what happened to auto, but we'll discuss all of that tomorrow. Seems like we're headed in for another weak day on the global markets, but let's see how the handover pans out overnight. For now, it's a goodbye from all of us right here on Closing Trades.